We go into game number 1 of CraZe Clan versus Dogster Lobster on Hot Potato. Noe getting tagged up just a little bit versus Tomzy. Tomzy actually getting the better of most of these interactions. Gets a kill on a Punisher as well. And now Rama is going to be very, very low. And Kanan finds the kill as well. Casey just raining down damage. And Punisher jumps in. But Casey just says, adios, I'ma head out. As Punisher tries to go in again for Casey, but not really working out in his favor. Dogster Lobster playing it very, very controlled, very clean, and very aggressive as they go for that safe damage. Tomzy as well. So much damage coming in, and Tomzy can go for another safe damage. No, he doesn't. He decides to hold control of the mid, but CraZe Clan have already conceded 27% to their safe. Lots of damage coming in by Noe onto the safe, as Jiro also had his bear up and looking very, very strong as CraZe Clan as they now take the lead. And Nagamo is going to be pressured by Tomzy. He almost gets taken out. He is going to be able to survive, but Punisher jumps in, gets in that kill from Tomzy, goes in for another roll on a Casey, not able to find that kill. But CraZe Clan in the lead in this situation, but Kanan has a super to work with, so he can jump and knock back anybody he desires as he goes in on the Nagamo, not able to find the kill. There's Jiro getting the kill on a KC, and he's pressuring the safe. So much damage coming in by CraZe Clan on this safer. Kanan trying to defend. Casey also getting the defense there, getting the kill on the Jiro. Nagamo getting taken out by Casey. Casey absolutely insane. He gets the turret as well as he just walks in casually. And now once again, Dogster Lobster prime in position to rain down a lot of damage onto this CraZe Clan safe. Lots of damage coming in from KC. But on the other side of things, Punisher also going to go in for that safe damage. Finds a kill on a Tomzy. Hyper Bear on the safe, and that safe has been absolutely decimated by the CraZe Clan as they take game number 1. I felt like both the teams really knew what they were doing. I felt like they were really good games from both perspectives. Felt like Dogster Lobster definitely had some plays there. They had the possibility of winning, but the win condition which you propose with Anita and with that Daryl is just so huge that it's not really possible. On the other side, Casey goes for the flying hook. They get the kill on Akita, and now Daryl on the safe is going to be absolutely insane. With Jiro getting the kill on Casey, that's going to be even bigger for the side of CraZe Clan as they have control of this mid. Punisher not really committing towards that push completely. That might be a good decision. They get the kill on Tomzy. Tomzy does use his super, but that's not going to be enough. Kanan trying to get something here, but with 2 takedowns and a bear and a salty barrel, CraZe Clan absolutely insane on the roll coming in. And Bruce, we see how to win, and Nagamo waiting for a duel the right side, but Punisher going to be third-partying that. He has a phase shifter out as Tomzy is completely safe here, and very aggressive plays coming in from the side of Dogster Lobster as Jiro finds Kanan on the other side. Tomzy is going to be very low, gets taken out as well. Oh, he doesn't get taken out, in fact, and he goes and takes flight. Jiro going to be low in this situation as he puts down his second residue on the right side there. Not sure if that was the best residue to use, but Nagamo was going to be getting the kill on how to win. No, he actually gets taken out instead, and this is looking very bad for CraZe Clan as Kanan can't pass the ball up. But no, they find the kill on Tomzy, and that does change the flow of the game just a little bit with the wall break coming on the left side. It opens up the map just a little bit for these longer range brawlers like Penny on how to win. Long Bomb coming in, finding absolutely nobody here. How to win getting taken down by the pinch coming in from both Nagamo and Jiro here as Tomzy tries to circle back, but not able to get much value out of it. He gets a kill though on the Punisher, and now Jiro is going to be pinched on both sides by Tomzy and Kanan. Gets found out also. Very strong start coming in from Dogster Lobster. Another wall break as well. Tomzy going to be going in on the Punisher, and this is looking from bad to worse for the side of CraZe Clan, but they get the kill onto Tomzy as well. Jiro going to be pressuring how to win. If he does find him, they're not able to find Punisher, going to be very, very low. Has to opt to survive. Punisher has a super work with. He does put it down. Glom Bomb also going to come in, not able to find anybody, but he is able to clear out some of these areas here with the Salty Barrel on How to Win getting dispatched. He does get a little bit of damage on a Punisher, so that they need to regen just a little bit. Nagumo running interference on the top side. And now, once again, Dogster Lobster aggressing. 30 seconds left in regulation time as Jiro's going to be caught between a rock and a hard place. Finds a few shots off on Tomzi, but How to Win is still going to be there to collect that ball there. He is going to be going in for the pinch with the help of Kanan. They should be able to get Nagumo down very, very low. They find the kill onto Nagumo, and that's going to be huge. 12 seconds left on the clock with Nagumo nowhere to be seen. This is looking good for the side of Dogster Lobster, but we're going to be pushing overtime now. Nagumo gets taken out by Tomzi here. How to Win trying to go for the ball, but with that residue, they can't really afford to do that. Residue has expired rather, and now we see CraZe aggressing just a little bit. But a cashback from Kanan is going to be, oh, he does get the kill. Nagumo gets the kill on a Kanan, and now we see Dogster Lobster on the ropes in this interaction. 30 seconds left in the clock. Punisher getting the super onto Nagumo as well. They are trying to aggress here, but Tomzi is going to be pushing them back, as is Kanan. It's going to be hard to move up against this composition of Dogster Lobster. And once you get a few kills raining down, it's going to be even harder. As Jiro gets taken out, Tomzi is going to be very low. He gets taken out himself, but a knockback coming in from Nagumo. Nagumo has an opportunity to go for goal. Is he going to be able to do it in time? And he does. Oh my god, with a second left in the clock, CraZe Clan managed to get that game. And that was a robbery if I've ever seen it. Holy, CraZe Clan just managed to come out on top in that situation. Very sad for the side of Dogster Lobster fans. Definitely, it looked like Doglob had something there to win, but they just weren't able to. They pressured CraZe for the majority of that game, but it just didn't work out in their favor. 1 second on that clock. If that isn't La Jugada Masagura, I don't know what is. Hint, 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 hint. But a ball being passed up to Nagumo, but he does miss the collect, and that's going to be a goal scoring opportunity squandered for the side of CraZe. Kanan going in on Jiro. Glom Bomb coming in. I don't know if that was the best goal. That was the best situation for him to use the Glom Bomb, and Punisher not able to go up on Tomzi there. Had he gotten to Tomzi, he might have been able to get the kill and get the goal there, but that's not going to happen this time around, as CraZe Clan did squander that opportunity. They have their work cut out for them. Tomzi taking flight, he goes on a Punisher. Kanan going to be pressuring on the right side. Jiro understanding that interaction does go and pressure Kanan instead, but Kanan now rounding out, going rotating, trying to find Jiro there, but he doesn't. They do find the kill on the Jiro, but Tomzi gets taken out himself. Not Tomzi, Kanan gets taken out himself. Punisher dispatching How to Win. Super coming in from Nagumo. Kanan trying to be very aggressive. Plays a 300 trophy showdown play. Gets found out. Not going to be as good for him. How to Win almost getting the kill on a Punisher, but not able to do so with that very well-timed phase shifter. He gets on the other side off that Salty Barrel, so that's going to be good for him, but he gets taken out by Tomzi in the end. About a minute left in this game in regulation time. Once again, CraZe being pushed back into spawn, and what remains to be seen is who gets the goal. Kanan has a cashback. That is a very scary prospect for Punisher. He goes in for the kill. He finds a kill on How to Win, but get dispatched himself instead. Kanan has a super to work with. He uses the cashback, finds a lot of value. Glom Bomb does find its way on a Kanan. Is he able to find the kill? No, he's not. And Kanan gets away with it, despite being caught in a very weird position. Punisher getting the speed on Nagumo as they try to aggress on this right-hand side. Punisher also moving up against How to Win, not getting those taps, and that is not looking good for the side of CraZe, but they do pressure quite a bit with the residue. They are able to find the kill on a Kanan. On the other side, Tomzi has to try to survive here, has a super to work with in this situation. How to Win also with a super, placing it in a very aggro position. And now we see Dogster Lobster pressuring CraZe, but CraZe does have some sort of reply here. Nagumo getting the kill onto onto How to Win is going to be huge. And Tomzi has a super to work with. He does manage to slot this in and gets it in, while CraZe Clan can't do anything but just look as they get completely dominated towards the end of that game there. It is going to be tied at 1 game apiece. We are going to go into our last and possibly final game of this Brawl Ball set very, very soon. But yes, that early goal being squandered by CraZe Clan is definitely going to haunt them, as they might lose this set to Dogster Lobster if they don't play it safe. Nagumo going to be getting the bested by some of these people here. What? That was horrible casting. I apologize, because Kanan getting found out by Juro, but Nagumo getting taken out himself. And so far it looks like Dogster Lobster are pressuring very, very hard. They get the kill on the Punisher as well, and with an aggressive turret, that is looking even better for Dogster Lobster as they find that kill on Juro. Nagumo, last man standing for his team. He does use the super on death though, finds a kill, but is that the best use of the super? I don't know. I feel like some of these supers being used by CraZe Clan haven't been the best. Juro missing some of these glom bombs. He goes in for that for that turret there. He again uses that super on death. I don't know if that's the best use of the super for CraZe Clan, and I feel that Dogster Lobster identified that. With that, they get the team wipe, and once again control for the side of Dogster Lobster. It is not tie-yard bowl anymore. It is draw stage. Dogster Lobster in control once again. They pass the ball into... ball positioning is so important, and Dogster Lobster has been pushing the ball in these right positions to capitalize, but they have been pushed back just a little bit. Residue coming down by Juro on the left-hand side as Punisher misses the ball here. I'm not exactly sure what that play was, but Punisher goes in with the phase shifter, has a super. He is going to be going in once again. Not sure if he's going to be able to get the goal here, but this is looking very, very bad for Dogster Lobster as Keenan tries to come back in the situation. Oh, phase shifter going in, but they find the kill onto Tomzy, and now it's looking even worse for CraZe Clan as they squandered another goal scoring opportunity. 18 seconds left in the clock, and this is probably the worst situation for CraZe Clan to be in. They don't exactly have the best range to work with, especially in overtime, and Tomzy is going to be pressuring, as is Kanan. They need to get those kills and have a super with the Sam to work with if they want to be able to get a goal in the overtime situation. But a Glom Bomb being found out on Tomzy. Tomzy should be very low. He does manage to survive just a little bit over there. Juro's going to be low as well, and Tomzy managed to survive just because of that super. Nagumo going in, he gets a ball on the Punisher. It should be goal. No, Punisher whips it. Is this going to be another goal scoring opportunity squandered by CraZe Clan? And it does look like it, as Punisher gets pushed back. Juro as well. I don't know why Punisher went for that goal in that situation. Oh, that was not the best engage for the side of CraZe Clan. They could have got something, but unfortunately it didn't work out for them. Nagumo going to be pushed back, as is Punisher. 15 seconds. CraZe needs to play for the tie, not for the win here, as does Dogster Lobster. Another super coming in. Punisher gets the ball here. Is it going to be goal? It might be goal on the line once again with a second left on the clock. CraZe Clan win that. And yeah, so I feel like the thing is swapped. The spectate is swapped, so production can swap back the spectate or change it so that CraZe Clan is on the right and Dogster Lobster is on the left. That would be great, but I don't know if that's possible. But yeah, spectate is swapped. Dogster Lobster is actually in the blue and CraZe Clan is on the red here. Kanan getting the 4th gem for his team. Nagumo going to be pressuring quite a bit. They get the kill on How to Win. How to Win gets the kill on Nagumo. He should be very, very low. He gets taken out by Punisher. On the other side, Kanan gets taken out himself. Tomzy is also going to be very, very low. And CraZe Clan managed to equalize this, at least in the mid, but they have control. Lots of peanut gallery viewers in the chat saying that EU draft very bad, but I don't know if that's the case or not. On the other side, Tomzy going to be tagged up just a little bit, but yeah, Poco Max in the B is very difficult to deal with, especially when you have so much to sustain in the form of the Griff and the Pam. It's just very hard to deal with. CraZe has no business being in the spawn of Dogster Lobster, but because of the way Dogster Lobster have drafted and CraZe have drafted, it's just very possible for them to do so. Iron Hive going to be coming in, finds absolutely nobody. Nagumo is going to be taken out, and now Jiro and Punisher going to be pressured quite a bit. It remains to be seen if Jiro's going to be able to get value here. He does, and once again, we see Dogster Lobster trying to pressure. Not going to be possible as Nagumo sauces out the reply totem pin just for a little bit. And CraZe Clan are on match point here. CraZe Clan on match point versus Dogster Lobster. This is very bad for Dogster Lobster. Is a reverse sweep imminent? It remains to be seen, but I guess you guys would want to see a reverse sweep. I mean, I would. Be nice. Lost all the points today. Oof. CraZe on blue once again. We had a very good early start coming in from Dogster Lobster last time around, which is also the case this time around. How to win, going to be caught between a rock and a hard place, which is basically the minecart and the walls. Scrapsucker coming in by Punisher on a Tomzy, and now CraZe have control with Flying Hook coming in by How to Win, gets taken out instead. CraZe controlling the mid with an Iron Fist, or rather an Iron Hive. That's a funny pun, guys. If you don't believe me, it's because B's super is called Iron Hive, so yeah. 31-year-old boomer wordsmithing into puns and cringe. Nagumo getting found out by the MVP of the tournament. It is Minecart. And now this is looking very, very suspicious for the side of CraZe Clan, as Dogster Lobster trying to ensure that they win this one and possibly get a set here. How to Win going in, he gets a kill on a Jiro. Is very low himself, but he's going to be doing a little bit of damage onto that turret there. He gets a kill on a Punisher as well. That's going to be a 1-2 for him. And Dogster Lobster looking very, very strong in this interaction. 8 gems, 9th gem being picked up. CraZe Clan are going to be playing from behind here. Punisher picking the 6th gem for his team. They can have a little bit of control as Jiro gets a kill on How to Win, and now control once again on the side of CraZe Clan. That Honey Molasses is going to be giving them a little bit more sustain in the middle. They're going to have a little bit more control. And once again, CraZe Clan looking like they're looking to equalize this one. Turret coming up once more for CraZe Clan. 9th gem as well. And now it's looking like the final nail in the coffin might be hit, but Jiro gets taken down. And countdown starting for the side of Dogster Lobster. What was looking very good for CraZe Clan is now looking horrible, as How to Win gets a kill on a Punisher. He gets taken out himself. Jiro now getting the 11th gem for his team. They could start the countdown here. I'm not sure why they didn't go for the countdown to be reset. This is not looking good, as How to Win gets a lot of gems here, but is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. I'm not sure why they didn't get the countdown. That's very confusing. CraZe Clan had it in the bag. They could have got the countdown reset, but they decided not to do so, and that's basically cost them the game, as Dogster Lobster managed to get a comeback. We're going to go into our final game of this third set. Dogster Lobster on the precipice of defeat, or possibly in a situation where they could start a reverse sweep. How to Win going to go in, and he should find the killer, but nope, he gets taken out instead with the return cashback. And now, once again, big start coming in from Dogster Lobster, but Tomzy playing very aggressively on the Poco, gets a lot of damage in as well. And CraZe Clan being pushed back to the left side, Kanan circling around and pressuring the B quite a bit. He's getting a lot of damage. How is he still alive? But he gets taken out in the last minute by Nagumo, and control for the side of CraZe Clan. But we've seen how fast they lose control. They aren't careful. Wall break on the right side by Nagumo's piggy bank as Kanan tries to aggress here. Kanan has a super to work with. Sorry, Rama has a super to work with. He finds a kill on a Kanan. Last man standing is going to be Tomzy. He is very low, but he does have a heal to work with, and he does manage to survive there. Who are these casters? It's only me. Who is the caster? I am Bad Caster, Panda Cast. How's it going? Punisher being tagged up by Kanan has a healing station. But control on the side of Dogster Lobster now, and again, Rama getting taken out by the minecart. This is very bad for CraZe Clan. They need to get the kill, but they aren't even close to being able to get that kill there. And Dogster Lobster are going to be taking their first set today. Rama check PayPal. Nice. Yes, Dogster Lobster played this one. Surge and the Daryl, depending on how it's going to be played. And Blue Star being picked up by Nagamo at the very start. They are going to be very aggressive. Residue being placed out on the left side, but not going to get much value out of it. And how to win, trying to find people in the mid here. It's how to peek, but not able to do so. Nagamo has to use his phase shifter to get out of that situation. Jiro still hasn't got a power up here. Trying to go for a power up, but he's not going to be able to do it as Tomsy goes in with the super there. And finally, Jiro gets his first power up, and now it feels like the game is rapidly shifting to the side of CraZe Clan. Smithster, thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, it's the wrong thing? Oh, what I meant to say is to the max. I keep saying the wrong thing, sorry. Miss Pole as well. Jiro gonna be tagged up just a little bit. CraZe Clan in the driver's seat, but with a residue here. Punisher, though, is able to punish Dogster Lobster for aggressing. And things are looking bad, from bad to worse for the side of Dogster Lobster. It is to the max, I believe. Surge is... I call it field promotion because it makes sense because he's like a sergeant and it's like a field promotion. Never mind. I mean, I thought of it logically. Anyway, Super coming in, Punisher finds the kill, finds the second kill on her Tomsy, and able to, I don't know if that was calculated or not, but Punisher was able to rush out of there. That is La Jugada Más Segura, definitely, I think, as Rama gets the Super. As this is a buffet for the side of CraZe Clan. They are just eating well tonight. They are getting the bread, and Dogster Lobster is going to be the entree, as CraZe Clan are going to be moving on to match point. Fresh, better knowledge than pro casters? I'm not even pro. I am not a BSC caster, not pro. Yeah, we're going to go into our possible last match of the day. CraZe Clan on match point here as they try to aggress. Punisher going in. He finds a shot off on Katanzi, not able to complete it. Jiro going to go in. He does get his super up, and now it's looking very, very good for the side of CraZe Clan. They are down in terms of stars just by 2 of them, but it is very possible for them to break the situation. Punisher going in. A power surge coming out, but by Jiro, he gets a lot of range and a pull coming in, but a roll from Punisher is going to be able to remove that from the equation. And a missed pull once again might cost Dogster Lobster quite a lot, but about 1:16 left in the clock, and Dogster Lobster have a lead of 1 star in hand, as Jiro still not able to find his way into Dogster Lobster's defense here. Nagamo trying to get a few taps off on Tomsy, but Tomsy has a super to work with, and he might jump in, but on the other side, Tomsy able to get the kill on a Jiro without actually jumping out of the Clyde form. Roll coming in by Punisher. He gets 1, he gets 2, and is Nagamo going to be able to find the last one? That is not going to be the case, but with the Glom Bomb coming in, they might find the kill on Nagamo. No, they do not, and a pull with Kenan might be what closes this one out for Dogster Lobster. But a pull coming in, but a roll coming in from Punisher, and that's gonna be highway robbery, as CraZe Clan are up 9-0. They need to get huge kills on both Punisher and Jiro. Otherwise, that's not going to be possible. They get the kill on Anagamo, and that makes it a little bit more manageable for the side of Dogster Lobster. But Jiro, on his last level, with to the max, it's going to be absolutely difficult for them to do anything. Kanan has a super to work with, but he has to pull Punisher. Punisher is nowhere in the crosshair, and that is going to be game for the side of CraZe Clan as they close this one out versus Dogster Lobster, and Punisher saucing out the clash pin and dashing out the way as they win this one 3-1 versus Dogster Lobster in very dominant fashion. Congratulations to CraZe Clan. Commiserations to Dogster Lobster. Very well by both teams, but it is not going to be the day for Dogster Lobster as CraZe Clan move up in the leaderboard.